Hey guys, it's Tony with ForeMoney. On this episode, I am going to show you 4 things to keep in mind when you are selling anything on the Facebook Marketplace. Here's number 1. Always take really good pictures. Don't ever do this. This is a really good lawnmower. I see this all the time. You see a lawnmower on the marketplace and they post it like that. Don't ever do that. You have to post pictures with a consumer mindset. If Home Depot or Lowe's posted a picture of a lawnmower behind a shed covered in grass, nobody would buy it. These are the kind of pictures that potential buyers want to see, not a lawnmower hiding behind a shed. I took an air compressor and just blew off all that grass. And very often I'll actually take a video, especially with lawn equipment, of it running. And if somebody asks a question, does it run? I'll respond with the video. And there's no doubt. There's no doubt that it works because I've got the proof. Number 1, take really good pictures. The lawnmower is a good example if you're gonna be selling something that is intended to be used outside. Now, what about something for the inside? I see this all the time. To me, as a consumer, this tells me that it's been sitting in the garage for a long time and they're just trying to get rid of it. Even if it's nice, this looks terrible. Do not do that. Instead, why don't you try something like this? This tells the potential buyer that the item was actually used inside the house. Nobody minds buying something that was used. They mind buying something that was neglected. This is the same table, as you can see. But I staged it a little bit, I cleaned it up, I dusted it off, and I'm showing it in a place in my house where it might actually be used. And the second thing to keep in mind is to have a great title and a very thorough description. So you pretty much go in to your Facebook Marketplace app and you go into the sell option. And you go into your gallery, you pick the pictures you want to pick. And right now we're looking at the way how not to do it. See, we put those very bad pictures of the lawnmower, and I've seen people even misspell it. They'll put mover or mower. This is the price. We'll kind of talk about that a little bit later. You put garden because it's a lawnmower, and the brand. Sometimes people won't even put John Deere. They'll just put mower. And then for the description, they'll just put works. And that's basically it. No product tags, no nothing. That's a pretty bad way to do it. Now, the real way to do it and the great way to do it is you want to go add all the really good pictures that we took. So you want the title to be as thorough as possible. Literally, you can just have the title, the pictures, and the price and not have the description. The title needs to be that good. So for the title, we have John Deere JS46 Momentum Self-Propelled Key Start Lawnmower. That is as thorough as it gets. Don't skip over the category because it won't let you. Put the right category because sometimes people search for stuff based on just the category. You have to write the brand, John Deere. And this description part, this is where you can really let them know everything about what your product is. You want them to know the color, the weight, the size, the age. Be very thorough in this part. You have to answer all the questions that you don't want them asking. If we go by that original bad version where somebody just put mower works, they're gonna get all these sorts of questions. When's the last time it started? When's the last time you used it? How old is it? Does it have gas? Does it leak? Are the parts original? When it comes to stuff like this, you want to have as much description on there because it really helps the potential buyer know, I trust this person because if he's gonna take all this time to write a description, then I probably want to buy his product. This next part, the product tags, you want to put as many product tags as you can. Lawnmower, grass, yard work, garden, cut, tools, John Deere, whatever you want to put it here. I even throw in some DIY sometimes. You want to put in as much product tags as you can. Sometimes you miss something in the description or the title, and if you add it in the product tag, Facebook will potentially show this ad to somebody who searched for it, and you have more chances of getting it sold.
All right, now the third thing to keep in mind is your pricing. If everybody's selling it for $30 and yours is $50, just explain why. And if it really is $20 better, that's cool. You never want to put your price for $1 or $2 and then say in the description, ask for pricing. Nobody likes that. The only time you can get away with doing that is if you're having a garage sale or you're selling multiple items and all the items are listed on your description with different prices. I never price my items in increments of 5 or 10. I never post it for 50, 55, 60, 70, 75, etc. I always post it in increments of 2s or 3s, like 96, 94, 90, 93. The reason why is because they are always going to try to get it for lower than your price. If you want to sell something for $80, post it for $94 or $98 because they're gonna offer you 60 or 70 and you say, no, I'm sorry, the best I can do is 85. And what are they gonna say? 80 bucks, right where you wanted. In their mind, they win because they didn't buy it for your asking price. In your mind, you win because 80 was your target price point the entire time. Random numbers make people believe that you put thought into your pricing. You post it for 100, they're just gonna think, oh, this guy just said 100 bucks, I'll offer him 40. If you post it for an obscure number, then people psychologically think that you put more thought into your pricing. So just keep that in mind. And the fourth thing to keep in mind is always post on local groups. There's garage sale groups, there's tennis groups, there's golf groups, there's whatever groups are in your area. Try to post in different groups. And the reason why this is very beneficial is because your listing will automatically go to the marketplace. That's a no-brainer, that's a no doubt. That's what the Facebook Marketplace is. But the only way people are gonna see your listing is if they open up the Marketplace app. So if you live in Florida and you're in a Florida buyer and resellers group and somebody's on their normal feed and you post something on there, it's gonna show up on their normal feed without them actually opening up the Marketplace app. So that is something to really keep in mind if you want your reach to go further. 1, pictures. Take really good pictures. Doesn't matter if you're posting a frame or toys or tools or furniture or lawn equipment or electronics. Give yourself the best chance for somebody to open your listing. Have great pictures, okay? And the next thing, the title and the description, but do not give a terrible title and expect your item to sell. Give a thorough title, a thorough description, fill out all the categories, and give yourself the best chance at that item selling. And we just talked about it. Number 3, competitive pricing. If you want to sell something quick, sell it cheaper than anybody else. If you want to sell something for more, then justify it with a good description, good pictures, and price it 15-20% higher than you want to sell it for. And the last thing, local groups. Most of my sales, I would say, have come from local groups. That's where the money is. If you're new to the Facebook Marketplace, be ready for this question. Is it available? That is the default question on the Marketplace. Hi, good evening. Is this available? You are gonna get that question a lot. And along with that question, you're gonna get ghosting. You're gonna respond to them saying yes, and they're not even gonna see your response. It's like they just hit, is this available? And threw their phone in the river. Like, I don't get it. I get that question many times a day. Is this available? Yes. Are you interested? Crickets. So get used to that question. Don't take it to heart. Don't respond back mad or anything. Just let it be. Maybe a couple days later, throw a thumbs up, see if they respond. If not, leave it alone. It's a default question people ask and it just goes away. All right, guys, thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. If you got any questions or comments or tips on how you think somebody can sell on the Facebook Marketplace, if you've got any experience and tips that have helped you sell something, leave a comment down below. Go out there, post something, sell it, use the profits to fund your passion. See you next time.